Okay, today we're going to talk about the centralized wallet versus the decentralized wallet model in a wallet. Right, so what is the difference between centralized and decentralized? So you can look at centralized in this way, where you have all the wallets, okay, that is actually stored in one single centralized server, and this single centralized server will control all the assets from the various wallets to right into a blockchain, okay, which means that now the centralized server will have to tell each individual wallet how much they have. So that is actually not from the blockchain, but actually from a database. Okay. The good things about centralized wallets are they are much faster and much easier to control, whereby any cryptocurrency that is sent to the centralized wallet address, okay, they don't need to be written on chain in order to say that they're in the wallet, okay. They can be reflected a bit later, but the centralized wallet can say that now you have this much already in the wallet, so they can just wait. Now for the decentralized wallet itself, okay, each wallet actually has to write to the chain individually and wait for the response. Decentralized wallets are normally much slower depending on the performance of the blockchain itself. If it's very congested, then it will be slow. And the one thing about decentralized wallets are the fee or the mining fee that is being used, okay, determines the speed of the asset being written onto the chain. So a lot of the questions from the members are, how do you actually see and check, okay, information from Etherscan? All right, just to let you know that not just only Etherscan you can check. Etherscan checks Ethereums, right? So for Bitcoin, you have Blockchain Explorer, you have Omni Explorer, you have many. Okay, so this is what we're talking about is just one of how to check Ethereum here. But now what I'm presenting to you is there's more than one way actually to check, and all of this blockchain explorers or Ethereum explorers here, they should show you the same result. Okay, so let's use Etherscan as an example. Etherscan will actually read from the public blockchain, okay, and display the actual data. Same with ETH Explorer and Etherchain. Okay, so this is one example. Okay, so now we have a CloudToken wallet here. It shows the balance, and you check with Etherscan. Okay, it's supposed to be the same. Okay, and you look at ETH Explorer and Etherchain. They all show you the same number here, except for Etherchain, which they rounded up. Okay, so it's 48973 because it's 8 here, so they rounded up to 3. Okay, now you look at others, so we know that now this address is actually the balance is actually on chain itself. But for some other centralized wallets itself, the balance are not the same. It's because what they show you is actually not on the chain, but from the database. Second thing that you need to check is the transactions must match. All right, this clearly shows that, okay, we are reading from the chain itself. So if you look at it this way, on the 27th March, okay, I have this 0.48 deposit. So you have this here and 49 here, okay, and we have a 0. gas fee and a withdrawal. So all of this actually written on chain here. Okay, you see that? So the last 3 transactions, this one, which is the fee, so you can consider this as a transaction. So there's 4 transactions here, are all recorded on the chain itself, right? So if you look at this way, all these transactions must match. So let's talk about the network security, right? So we actually run Cloudflare, and Cloudflare itself has all of these nodes or data centers that are in the network. Okay, that does all the CDNs and the acceleration. Okay, so we use Cloudflare as our firewall and WAF, web application firewall, and it also serves as a worker or serverless script that we wrote to actually help and enable the wallets to actually access the public node. Okay, so these are some of the customers that actually that are in Cloudflare. The most prominent one, of course, is League of Legends. The game is actually on Cloudflare as well. Okay, so why Cloudflare? What Cloudflare does is actually it blocks attackers and crawlers, okay, to access the actual IP address of the servers. So the actual IP address is not shown publicly. Okay, so this is a video of our card security, which we're going to launch during May 12th. I think this video, all of you guys have seen it. So basically what we did was, for the card itself, we are actually using the randomizer to actually generate the public key. And now what we're doing is we're actually pulling out the randomizer again. And there you go. You can just log in using your card. We will be distributing cards during May 12th. All right. So a bit more about the AI trading bot. So what we are using is a technology called Verum. Velocity and acceleration realistically operating on money. So what this means is Verum is a engine that sits in front of Jarvis that tells Jarvis what to invest and how much to invest, okay, when to pull out, okay. And Jarvis itself is just a trading bot that does trading with the is opportunistic trading. It will look at low pricing and start buying in and selling it at a high price. It just does that, okay. But the room itself tells Jarvis, okay, when is the right time and which particular pair or crypto pair to actually move in on and how much. Okay, so this is one of the examples of the room running, and we did this simulation on Huobi based on Ethereum and USDT. Okay, so it's a Huobi and on this. So during a 14-day period, we have a gain of 26.88%. All right, and this is through the Verum engine. Okay, so you can read more about the Verum engine when we release our business proposal on the 12th. So let's move on. So CloudToken. So you can use it anywhere through a card. So either through the 7-Eleven or through a
Please do not leave your belongings
ATM machine.
If you see any suspicious-looking person or article, please inform our staff or call 999. 请保管好您的随身物件。若发现任何形迹可疑的人物或可疑物件，请通知我们的工作人员或拨999报警。Jangan tinggalkan barang Anda tanpa diawasi. Jika Anda bernampak orang atau barang yang mencurigakan, sila laporkan kepada kami atau hubungi 999. அன்பு கூர்ந்து உரைகளை கவனிக்காமல் விட்டுச் செல்லாதீர்கள். சந்தேகத்திற்குரிய நபர் அல்லது Please do not be.
Okay, so basically that's the talk for today. Thank you.